Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tune Project. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the top ways for an efficient, effective practice. So I hope you'll stay tuned. But before we get into all that, if you like this video and find it to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Likes and comments are what let the YouTube algorithm know to show this type of content to you more and also to show it to other people. So it really helps my channel out. And of course, if you do enjoy my videos but are not yet subscribed to the Tune Project, I post here 2 times a week. So be sure to hit that red subscribe button and the bell so that you can be notified each time I upload a new video. All right, so jumping into these tips, the first thing to keep in mind when it comes to practicing efficiently and effectively is to start small. It's so important when you are practicing something, when you're covering something that you're maybe just learning for the first time or you're struggling with, to take a very small bite-sized chunk of whatever it is you're working on, rather than trying to play the whole tune or the whole piece all at once in its entirety. Because let's be real, that's not going to get you very far in the long run. And if you're able to start small with just a very small chunk, whether it be a measure or a phrase or even just a couple of notes that you're struggling with, that's really what's going to take your playing to the next level. You'll be able to get through it a lot faster. And when you do go to put everything together, play the whole tune or the whole piece all at once, your muscles and your fingers will really remember what you worked on if you start small. And the second thing to keep in mind, the second tip, is to slow down. So many times we think that, faster practice equals a faster result. Well, that's just simply not the case. Let's say you were to go to the gym and start doing a bunch of squats or a bunch of, curls or something like that really quickly. That's not necessarily going to get you faster results. And we all have heard the saying, slow and steady wins the race. And that is definitely the case when it comes to practicing an instrument, especially with the violin. And like we talked about in the previous tip with taking small bite-sized chunks, it's also important to play those smaller sections slowly, because that's really what's going to get you the best result in the end. And my third and final tip for practicing efficiently is to practice with a metronome. Now, this is something that I preach in many of my videos. Having a metronome on hand is so important when you are working your way through something new or even something that you're familiar with but just want to have a better grasp on the timing, the rhythm, things like that. A metronome is super imperative to practicing in the most efficient, effective way. So it's really important that when you're first starting out learning something, especially, to make sure that you have played it at least a couple of times with a metronome so that you're able to understand fundamentally the rhythm, the timing, and understand the tempo that you want to take. And if you have a number that you're starting with, a slower number when you're first starting, then at least you know where you started and you can have goals along the way to increase the tempo, ultimately to a tempo that you would want to perform the tune or the piece at. So those are my 3 tips for practicing efficiently on the violin. Now, you can use each of these tips individually when it comes to practicing, but honestly, they ideally work best when they're all used together. So taking a small section of a tune or a piece, playing it slowly and with the metronome. That's kind of the goal when it comes to practicing, and that's really what's going to get you the farthest in the shortest amount of time, which is really what we all want. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. I hope you found this video useful, and let me know if you guys would like to see more videos like this one. A thumbs up lets me know, a comment lets me know, so I look forward to seeing you guys down in the comment section below and chatting with you there. But until next time, happy practicing. If you'd like to further your support of the Tune Project, be sure to head over to patreon.com/thetuneproject for information on that. And if you're planning on buying any music or doing any shopping on Amazon, be sure to head over to the Tune Project website, which I linked in the description box of all of my videos. Click my Amazon banner, and whatever you purchase, a small percentage of that will go toward the Tune Project. This just keeps the Tune Project going and allows me to continue to create free content for you all.